It's a sunny morning in Fort Porto, and the grounds of Manna Rescue Home are alive with excitement. Today is a special day. Roke Telkom has returned to visit the home, a place that shelters and supports children living with HIV from the surrounding community. As Roke Telkom's team steps through the gates, they are greeted by a warm band salute. A sea of bright smiles and lively tunes fills the air as children welcome their visitors with open hearts and eager eyes. Today is more than just a visit. It's a day of shared joy and connection. Roke Telkom staff drive right in, joining the children in games and laughter across the yard. From traditional dances to soccer, the energy is infectious as each activity brings them all closer together. Inside the kitchen, Roke Telkom staff took over the cooking for the day. Serving the children a delicious meal. In addition to spending quality time, the team came prepared with gifts for the children, scholastic materials, essential supplies, and heartfelt tokens of support are handed out. Each item is a reminder that, despite the challenges these children face, they are not alone. But the reality of life here is not without struggle. The head nurse, dedicated and compassionate, shares some of the hardest they face.
Out of 30, we have 16 boys and 14 girls. And all these children are on ARVs, and they are, of course, HIV positive. Roke Telkom has been coming here, and this is second time coming here. It has been of much help to us, and when they came the other time, many items were donated to the home, which were really lacking. As you know, this home is like another home. There are things which are lacking, like food, such a big family. When you buy a box of soap, it takes very short time. But when this came, the Roke Telkom came, it gave a relief to our big mama in Boma to dish out money to buy and the other items.
The lead warden provides a brief overview of Manna Children's Home, highlighting its mission and its impact on the community.
So the home opened in 2008 here, and we are a HIV children's home, and we take children from 5 years old all the way up to 18 who are HIV positive. And the children that we have here are children that wouldn't be able to survive at home. And so they're children that are HIV positive, and the families are unable to get on top of their medication, and they're feeling like they're lost and they've got no parents. So we've got a very poor background here of children that stay here. We have 30 children here. We have 16 boys and 14 girls. who are a massive age range. So we are partnered with the school up the road, St Peter's and St Paul's. 16 of our children go there who are well enough to go to school, and the other 14 are homeschooled on site. And we try and get them up to scratch to see if they can go to school. And if they are unable to go to school, then we homeschool them, or we put them into vocational school if they are too old to go to school.
In a heartwarming interview, the head of corporate social responsibility at Roke Telkom reflects on their long-standing relationship with Manna and what it means to their team.
It feels exciting to be here at Manna Rescue Home today. It's been quite a number of years since we paid a visit here, and particularly for myself coming back and seeing the facility still up and running, but above all else seeing new faces amongst the children who they are taking care of and providing assistance to. The work that Manna Rescue Home does is nothing short of phenomenal. So with Manna Rescue Home, because they are self-funded and also rely on well-wishers to keep their operations going, their needs greatly vary. The first time we came here, some of their needs we realize have been met, but then they have continuous ongoing needs. So like for example, today we have brought a couple of food items that they badly require. They also mentioned they needed a bit of educational materials, some mathematical sets, some toys, some scholastic materials here and there, so they could be able to have them for the children to utilize. The other one is probably with bedding and sanitation, and also shoes for some of the children. And personally, I'm greatly delighted because today, in a short while, we'll actually be giving out some of these gifts. But we're able to bring a pair of shoes for every single child who is at the home. We have been able to bring a couple of towels that some of the children will be able to utilize. Just from talking with Abuoli, we talked amongst ourselves and we said there's a need which was not communicated to us, which is for PPE for the nurses who are here who will provide medical attention to the children. And so we have gone out and got some of those, so we'll be handing over gloves, some masks, some cotton swabs, because they actually don't have sufficient stock of those vital medical pieces of equipment. And recognize that our visit here is not enough. And we know that we are trying to have an impact today, but I know we are trying to push the needle. Our hope is that by pushing this needle and doing this work and creating more awareness, many more would come and be able to push the needle further in order to leave a more lasting impact. But the best part is at least being able to connect with the children. Hear their stories as we also tell our stories.
As the day winds down, the children and Roke Telkom staff gather for one last moment together.
It's really been a very beautiful experience interacting with these kids. I've been blessed by the work they're doing in this place, and it's an honor to work towards making these kids' lives better, because I know Roke Telkom has invested in a lot, and I've never been proud of working with Roke Telkom, working with a company that puts humanity at the center. Last year I was given an opportunity to go somewhere and visit, and even this year, the moment they told us this is October, I was excited to be part of this amazing work. And yeah, I believe Roke Telkom is one of those companies that really put people at the center.
Roke Telkom's visit has been a source of hope and encouragement for the children of Manna Home. And as they prepare to say goodbye, there's a shared understanding that they'll be back, ready to inspire, support, and continue this journey together.
And we really praise you and thank you for really having your time here. You would be now weekend, you're enjoying yourselves, but you are here with us. We are really grateful for all your input and support. May the good Lord bless your hands and give you more days to live in this world. And please keep up the friendship.
In the background, you might tell that people are playing a bit of football with them right now as we speak. And there's a match where, sadly, I have to report Roke Telkom is not really winning this football match. because the children are they have too much experience. But just the joy of spending time with them is one of the biggest things. I hope that for our staff particularly, that they'll be able to learn. Many of our staff have got their hands dirty. There are some of them who are in the kitchen cutting up pieces of meat, serving chicken and preparing to give out a beautiful, bountiful meal. We are believing that will help with their nutrition. But in addition to that, we have also brought a food donation that we would like to be able to pass on to them. We have brought vital cleaning supplies and equipment that they mentioned that they needed. And we are hoping that each of these individual items will be able to cause there to be a lasting impact.